anticipated such words, as all that would be left would be confusion on their minds.
That's right! Think again!
As still forcing himself to stay up, Lucif would continue.
The only way you get out of here is if you become the devil, and you find a vessel in the mortal realm to possess, just like Lucif did before you. But the only way you become the devil is if I die, not if I get to escape to Sector 10. All that'll mean is that you have to go back down and find me, and battle your way all the way back through every sector here. No! No!
Leaving Vegito to recoil in shock, as in no way could he afford to have to undergo everything he went through all over again.
Die! Stop! You need to stop this now! We'll do this another way!
As the God Killer, now in a panic, would instantly raise his voice in the direction of the angel, screaming for him to stop things before it was too late.
No!
Lucif must be gotten rid of now! I must defeat him now! I will be the one to have the upper hand in the end. Trust me, he is my brother, and I know his lies. He is bluffing. This smite will remove him from this land and create a shell of his former self. And we, just like always, will find our way out. I am not stopping, God Killer!
You idiot! Blast you!
And with this conviction in his voice, it would be obvious to all that Dai's divine smite would only increase in intensity, as Lucif would now be flat on his stomach, and behind him, his tail would finally begin erasing right before his eyes too.
Die! You've made a big mistake! I'll be back, and you'll both still be here! It's only a matter of time, scum! So go ahead and delay the inevitable!
Letting off his final scathing words, as any second now, his whole body would finally vanish. But suddenly, for some reason, Dai's expression would shift dramatically. Almost frozen as if paralyzed, it would be unclear if this would be a reaction to Lucif's final words, or if the reaction was to something else. No! No! Why would you do this? Not now! And as we would peer closer at his face, the blue hue all over it would tell us everything. Something was not right. With his wide eyes and his softened voice, it would seem whatever was wrong was closer to home than we could ever think. As right behind Dai now, appearing with the coldest and most stoic of expressions, Ultra Vegito the God Killer would for the first time in a long time appear behind Dai and with bad intentions. And by the look on Dai's face, it would seem even he knew what would now happen. But before it would all go down, with blood continuing to trickle down his forehead, the God Killer, as Dai's eyes would shift to the side, would be sure to leave some final words for his old rival, letting out, I'm sorry, Dai. I know how you feel, and I know how much you want this win over Lucif. But I can't let it happen. Not like this.
Sending Rani's devil gene down was one thing, but this would be too much if I ever want to stop Lucif. In the end, you are another god that was meant to be part of me. But in this time, we have undoubtedly gotten closer. For that, I thank you. But now, we'll never be apart again.
As in a shock reveal, behind Dai would already be Vegito's cell tail, firmly stabbed straight into Dai's back, already in the process of draining his angel life force. As the Grand Priest simply does nothing about it but freeze in disbelief over Vegito's betrayal.